Hello everyone, Ruhi Sinet here. The temperature in the coldest city on the planet goes down to below -75 degrees Fahrenheit. I realized that the windows of our plane had already freezed before touchdown.
Welcome to Republic of Sakhalin.
Today the air temperature is -67 degrees Fahrenheit. I will conduct 8 experiments in this freezing cold from a subjective perspective. Can the liquid of an egg carry its shell? Or can the noodles hold a fork in the air? We set up a simple system to fix the fork as we could not hold it with our hands due to shaking from the cold.
People cannot wear metal frame glasses here because the metal could stick to their skin. And if they wanted to take off their glasses, their flesh might be teared out. This is a piece of meat that looks very much like human flesh. I was wearing double gloves. I took off the larger one because I want to use my fingers, and this glove has already started to freeze. My hands are very cold now.
What we saw in a few minutes reminded us again that this place is an ice hell. Everything freezes here.
Let's take it off now. You see it, guys? Frozen solid noodles can hold the fork in the air. See that? It looks unreal. Just imagine you're taking off your glasses after a routine day, and the metal frame of your glasses peels your skin from a very vital point where there are plenty of veins. Just like this, it is incredibly cold, beyond human nature.
The ice on the sidewalks has to be broken and cleaned every hour. The statues on the streets are made of ice since they won't melt for months. People put carpets to the entrance of each building to avoid falling on the slippery floor. There are usually 3 doors in the entrance of buildings in order to prevent cold weather from entering. Doors are positioned diagonally in our hotel. This is a place where schools don't get cancelled until the temperatures aren't below -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Whereas in some of the other places in the world, they are sometimes cancelled when it is around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. -50 is quite normal here. Children go out and play if it is around -20 degrees Fahrenheit here. That means spring has come for Yakutsk people.
Let's make a balloon experiment now. How about freezing them and play bowling with them later on? How long does it take for this shirt to freeze completely? Let's wait and see. Since the shirt was wet, my gloves also got wet, and they are about to get frozen completely. My fingers are hurting from the cold. I guess I better not wear them, but it is a bad idea to be without gloves. Bare hands start to hurt a lot in just 20 seconds, and don't underestimate the pain. If I left my hands outside for 20 minutes, I will completely lose them. It is called frostbite. My ear was swollen when it was left outside for only 3 minutes in the previous video. My eyelashes are already frozen. Air temperature is around -67 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, how to play bowling without spending any money. As you can see, I filled the balloons with water. If I peel them, I will get ice balls, just like this. I have also kept plastic bottles in the snow, and now I got bowling pins. See it, guys? Can you believe it? Look at that. Is this real? Look at the hole at where I hit it. Yeah, this is the situation which my gloves are in after the frozen t-shirt experiment. This was my hand's position while holding the bag. Gloves remained just like this when I was taking them off. My fingers were in these gloves. It doesn't bend at all. It's frozen. Yeah, it holds itself. It is a regular bath towel. Can we make a sled out of this? You see, it is boiling water. Outside temperature is around -58 degrees Fahrenheit. The boiling water is about 212 degrees Fahrenheit. As you see, it instantly turns into ice crystals. The weather here is that cold, and this is how our uncovered body parts feel in a short time.
If you're not experienced enough, you could lose your limbs here, even if you think that you are careful. Walking from a place to another place is almost impossible here. If you are 20-minute walking distance away to your destination, it will take almost 1 hour for you to reach there, as you would have to warm yourself approximately every 5 minutes. People here usually get into banks or supermarkets while on a walk, rest and then continue.
Our sled is ready. Awesome. I'll do it again. I left the banana out for a while. I think it got hardened like a hammer. People here can even use frozen fruits as hammers when they need to. So, here's the proof. You won't see this every day.
Speaking of frozen fruits and meats, some Yakut people keep one room in their house empty and don't heat it. Since the room is as cold as outside, they use it as a large freezer that won't cost electricity. As you see, the first room of this house is the freezer room in the entrance.
1, 2, 3. Our bag got wet while doing the water experiment. It only took like 2 minutes, and this is already frozen solid. Look, it was only a few drops of water. I'll just carry it like this. This is how everything freezes.
So, Yakutsk is the capital of the Republic of Sakha. Total population in this city is around 300,000. In the whole autonomous region, it is around 1 million. But only around 2,000 foreigners come here annually, and they usually come for business. The businesses are usually about the natural gas resources and the diamond mines of the region. One of the most asked questions is, what is it like to be here in the summer season? The average daily temperatures in June, July, August are 61.5, 67.1, 59.4 degrees Fahrenheit respectively. The daylight comes down to 5 hours in winter, while the sun does not set for about 20 hours in June.
The thickness of the ice under my shoes is about 100 foot. And this ice mass under the city does not melt even in the summer.
Even when the temperatures are above 70 degrees Fahrenheit. This is called permafrost, which stands for permanent frost. So, the previous 2 episodes were a documentary series about Yakutsk, and in the second episode, I went inside of this huge ice mass and discovered the permafrost. During the whole documentary series, we got to know more about incredible daily life in -67 degrees Fahrenheit, these mysterious Yakut people and their surprising culture. You should watch the first and the second episode of